I'm Shannon Mohan of Shannon Mohan Arts. I've been an artist for about 20 years now, abstract fluid art. I also work on tile, canvas, and cradleboard, and make pendants as well as artwork for the wall. So I started mostly with abstract art and then have really in the last couple of years gotten into using different mediums. I work on tile with different layers of paint where I can peel it off of the tile and make other things with it, like magnets and pendants, like what I'm wearing. So I've gone from the traditional, art that you put on the wall to functional art. Making jewelry, making coasters, making magnets. This is my first year here. My good friend Krista, who's been my biggest art fan, she wears a lot of my jewelry and she's always telling people about my work. She lives in this neighborhood and she comes to this every year, and so she encouraged me to be part of it this year. I'm excited to be part of a fall festival that's really focused on art and homemade, handmade things. I've done farmers markets, I've done other markets, but it hasn't been solely focused on artists. So I was really excited to be part of something that really supports local art and artists, and looking forward to seeing what kind of people come out. And for me, it's not really about the sales, it's more about people appreciating what I've done. It's very vulnerable to put your work out there into the world, and so if somebody just stops by and appreciates what I've done, like, for me, that's what it's about.
I'm Stephen Lally. I'm a potter. I do wood-fired pottery, so it's kind of a crazy way. What I do is I use wood to actually fire the kiln. So I'm not using electricity, I'm not using gas. I go 24 hours and go through 2 cords of wood. So I go through as much wood in one day as most people would do like in a whole winter. It's kind of crazy, but the reason why is that if you look at the colors on the pots, the flame actually goes across and brings the iron to the surface, so the path of the flame is actually permanently recorded on the pot. And as ash comes down like snow, it actually melts and forms a glass. So it's a unique sort of effect that you used to get on the pottery that there's no other way to get. So for the last approximately 30 years, most of my work has been wood-fired. If you think about it, things like a mug is the most intimate of all sculptures. It's something that you're holding, you're cradling, you actually put to your lips. Yeah, it continues to be sort of an interesting, sort of exciting thing to be thinking about. Oh, I've always enjoyed it. It's been one of my favorites. Craig is real sensitive to the needs of vendors. It's laid out really nicely. So it's one of my favorite shows.